me. I'm live. I'm feeling good about the fact that I don't have to fire the lighting out. She got it right this time. Hello. Today is November 8th, 2025. It is 1:39 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, USA. I'm Dr. Lueth. I don't have many health updates right now, other than I got to do physical therapy again for 6 weeks or so. This might seem a little swollen because I had oral surgery into my bone yesterday, and they told me it would be 45 minutes. Right, 2.5 hours later, I'm still like, yes, the soreness of my jaw is the issue. I got some metal taken out and an old cracked tooth. And I get these ridiculously long roots too. Everybody says this to me. So I finally got something straightened out there. That's good. I still have to do some tests. Likely have a hiatal hernia. I'm trying to do those things that I can do to, maybe it'll resolve on its own with some help. But I've had gastric issues since I was in my mid-20s. So I'm 53 now, and it doesn't seem like they're going away. So I medicate and I try to do the things that I need to do in terms of eating food and all the other kind of things. Some of it's not possible for me to do because I have a little bit of a touch of a neurological movement disorder, which kind of like, I know their jobs I am not capable of doing because of my health. So for the hockey sphere, like, there's no way I could travel with a team. I might AHL, maybe. Right, maybe right, maybe not a total pro league. But anyway. So this is my life as it stands, and so yes, I'm a little still swollen, but at least I got it taken care of, and I'm glad I did because it had been a while, and there was infection. And the last time I got a mouth infection, I got sliced open by a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. I let him do it though. Okay, he happened to be an oral surgeon, and I was not breathing properly because of infection. So it's okay. Like, as long as you're a hockey fan, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's cool. Anyway, so yes, I do try and find some fun things to do just to keep things interesting. Um, so yeah, that's that. But here is something. Oh, by the way, kids, I can only eat on one side today, but squishy grit. Okay, for people with diabetes, though, limit them because they're very sugary. But yeah, they're very tasty snacks, kids. Very tasty. They have different flavors, like red ones and grape ones. I like the ones that are on sale myself. Um, so yes, I am having my healthy squishy snacks while I'm talking. I need to maintain my sugar properly, and I'm not that bad off when it comes to that. Some of it probably has something to do with some of my medication. So, there's sometimes medications you take cause these other issues. So you just kind of gotta either go with that or maybe not take that medication. Personal choice, but it's good to get yourself in the know about what kind of effects your particular medications might have on your body, because it may not be worth it. Anyway, healthy snacks, kids. All right, mental health matters. I'm gonna do another post on that. having to do with ice hockey. So I'm pretty much now fully in to the National Hockey League ice hockey season. 'Tis the season. Okay. I'll talk about mental health stuff in just a little bit. But what I would like to say, I don't want to like keep sending this to dudes who actually play in the NHL and who actually talk to the people who play, or retired guys who I might know, but also who are doing press and media and have like more direct access to the people who are actually playing now. Fellas, just hear me out. Just please hear me out. Okay. Um, the year, what year was it? I'm pretty sure it was the 07-06 or 06-07 season. National Hockey League. And I got hired as like a consultant for the, it's like an NHL franchise, but okay, I know it must have been, yeah, I don't remember entirely the year. I'd have to look it up. But anyway, but I was only at working at the AHL level for a very specific thing, and it came out of somebody very wisely understanding that, you know, AHL, like official AHL affiliation with the National Hockey League, the, you know, sort of the pros and cons of all that, and trying to help that franchise sort of transition best how to do these things. Anyway, I can't talk about it. I can't say which, what, when, where, okay? I have an NDA, all right? It's called a non disclosure agreement, all right? Non disclosure agreement. Take that, right? But what I can say, and I know I've said this before, but I'm purposely aiming it at certain dudes. Okay, dudes. I know I don't have a penis. Okay. And I know I can't play professional ice hockey. I mean, never really wanted to. I mean, to be honest with you, because it was just not really an option for me, and there wasn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying is you have to understand. I've been studying you guys, the sport of ice hockey, and all sorts of other things, and listening to you guys for okay 4 decades at the very least, 4.5 decades, focusing mostly on the National Hockey League. Now I also like zoomed around, looked for other things. I know about the OHL. I know about some of the in Europe. I'm learning about that stuff as I go. But the one thing you guys need to hear me on: stop the mentality right now, gentlemen. Let it die. Just let it die. Don't be whiny little like selfish sissies. If you are sent to the AHL, and I'm not going to say sent down, I'm going to say if you were sent over to the AHL after you've been in career for a while, and it's not the coach trying to teach you, hey, we're going to send you down for conditioning. If you round out the end of your career in the AHL, American Hockey League, it's sort of like baseball people, the farm team, you understand? Which, by the way, would be nice with hockey expansion. Every NHL franchise has their own AHL. Okay. Right. I don't. You need to hear what you sound like. I'm doing this because I give a shit, fellas. I'm doing this because apparently you guys don't get these kind of perspectives. So I am offering these perspectives to you. I I started understanding the room and some things with that AHL club. And what I'm going to tell you is that there was an NHL player on last year of contract, getting close to retirement age, very popular with the club which they played for the most part. For the most part, I think they played for that club basically almost their entire career. Got sent to the AHL. Shut your flipping lips. Okay? Think about the future. Independent of you, your ego, and your selfishness. If I want to call you some ass bags, it's because that's how I feel about some of you when it comes to the Jersey burning statements. I cannot tell you, and this is something that probably statistics wise, I probably could get together with a stats nerd and I probably could show it to you in numbers and in some concrete way. That person who got sent to the AHL club was Mr. Popular before he even got through the door into the ring. But the changes that happened with the AHL team were nothing short of amazing. Guys could watch and follow. Guys could ask this guy's questions. What's it like in the NHL? How do you prepare? How do you do this? What do you do? They see him calm, cool, collected, just a steady Eddie, gets on ice, prepared, professionally, knows how to do this, knows how to handle this. These AHL guys, and they didn't want to come in 5 minutes late anymore. They wanted to be a little bit early so they could talk to this player and learn from this player. There was no late players strolling in, all nonchalant. Right. Some of them got there early. Some of them, like, okay, watch this guy. Like, how's he taping stuff? What's he doing? Ask him questions. How does he do the skates? And what does he think about that? And blah 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 blah. Yappity yappity yap. The impact of just one guy played his career in the National Hockey League had in one AHL team's life was practically totally amazing. The difference in how guys started relating to each other. They watched him during everything. They just watched him. They asked questions. They started packing a certain way. They started eating a certain way. They started learning from someone who'd been there just recently, as a matter. So, fellas, do your own selves a favor. Let the whole notion of Jersey burning die, please. Just let it die. It's not about you. You're on a team. You work for a franchise. Now there is total affiliation. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Okay? Maybe, just maybe, right, you will be the most popular guy ever going down to an AHL level. You're still playing the game that you love. You're still getting paid to play the game that you love. But you, just by being present, in an AHL room made all the difference in the fucking world. They became Calder Cup. They were on the hunt for the Calder Cup. The injuries, what happened there. I don't want to hear it, fellas. I don't. No. I do know. I do know what I'm talking about. That's exactly how you all come across. Like bitchy, whiny people who don't think about anyone else except for yourselves. Think about your franchise. Think about the guys who are looking to do what you were doing. Think about the fact you still get to play the game that you love. Think about the fact that they are learning good habits from you. And it makes a huge difference. So please, shut up. The pie holes, the yappity chirpy holes about the jersey burning, because it makes you sound like a sniveling, selfish piece of crap who doesn't give a shit about the future of the game. It also helps your franchise. Okay? No. You're not going to get sugar and spice and everything nice out of me. Oh, fuck that. I've been listening to you guys. I've been paying attention to you guys with the jersey burning. Stop. You quite literally do sound like sniveling little woe is me. I got to play a full career in the NHL. And now I got to play with a bunch of people. Shut up. The hockey people know why I'm saying it like this. If you're not a hockey person, this isn't meant for you. I'm going to keep bothering some of you, okay? Nobody should be talking about, oh, boo-hoo, burn the jersey. I'm like, listen, you ignorant prick. How about you be glad you were on a National Hockey League team in the first fucking place? How about you give a shit about the franchise? You understand? I mean, it's not as hard on your body. I mean, think of all the positives. Think of the future. Think about the guys who were in your position at one point, and they want to get into the NHL. I'm tired of it, fellas. Be better sports about things. Give a shit about the fact you're helping your franchise instead of, oh, I'm going to burn my jersey. I've had it. Okay, this is another reason why it's very, very difficult to keep hockey fans for the entirety of their life. I should know. I've been trying to make hockey fans since I was 8 years old. Enough about the burning jerseys. You get sent down last year your contract. Think about the fact that it's much less. It's not as hard on your body. You're still getting paid for doing something you love. You are making a huge difference in the lives of guys who are in your system. That's how you come across. A whiny little pissant. Enough with the jersey burning comments. Enough.